The Peloponnesian War was not a single battle or a brief clash between rival cities. It was a long, grinding conflict that spread across almost all of Greece and reshaped the ancient world forever. For nearly 30 years, from 431 to 404 BCE, Athens and Sparta led opposing alliances in a struggle that slowly exhausted everyone involved. What began as a rivalry for power ended as a tragedy that broke Greek society from the inside. After the Persian Wars, Athens rose as a naval superpower. It controlled the seas, built a powerful empire, and grew rich through trade and tribute from allied city-states. Sparta, on the other hand, was a land-based military state. It feared change, valued discipline, and saw Athenian expansion as a threat to the traditional balance of power in Greece. Tension built for years, and eventually war became unavoidable. When fighting began, Athens relied on its navy and defensive walls, avoiding direct land battles with Sparta's superior army. Sparta invaded the Athenian countryside year after year, burning farms and villages. Inside Athens, overcrowding led to disaster. A deadly plague swept through the city, killing tens of thousands, including Pericles, Athens' most important leader. Morale collapsed, and fear replaced confidence. The historian Thucydides lived through these events. He fought as an Athenian general and later wrote the most detailed account of the war. His history is not heroic or romantic. Instead, it shows how prolonged violence changed people. Thucydides described how law, morality, and trust broke down. Words lost their meaning. Cruelty became normal. People justified betrayal and brutality as necessary for survival. As the war dragged on, both sides made disastrous decisions. Athens launched a massive invasion of Sicily, hoping to gain new resources and allies. It ended in complete failure. The Athenian fleet was destroyed, and thousands of soldiers were killed or enslaved. This single defeat weakened Athens beyond repair. Sparta, with financial support from Persia, built a navy and finally challenged Athens at sea. One by one, Athenian allies revolted. In 404 BCE, Athens surrendered. Its walls were torn down, its empire dissolved, and its democracy briefly replaced by a brutal oligarchy. But victory did not bring peace. Sparta struggled to control Greece, and constant warfare continued for decades. The Greek world never fully recovered. Cities were poorer, populations were smaller, and unity was gone. Eventually, this weakness allowed outside powers like Macedon under Philip II and Alexander the Great to take control of Greece. The Peloponnesian War was not about glory or honor. It was about how fear, pride, and power can destroy even the most advanced societies. Thucydides did not write to entertain. He wrote as a warning. His history shows how war, especially long war, does not just kill soldiers. It changes people, corrupts values, and leaves scars that last for generations. This was the true legacy of the Peloponnesian War.